Madam Speaker,
No.
I would like to draw the attention of the August House.
Please, Ahmed ji, आपने बैठिए, हर कोई नहीं बोलेगा. I am not allowing.
Madam Speaker, I would like to draw the attention of the August House to the points raised by the Honourable Member. Now, as far as the Chief Vigilance Commissioner's appointment is concerned, I'll just take half a minute and try to spell out to the August House, because this is an issue which deserves a due answer and rising above political lines. The matter of fact is that the CVC post did fall vacant on the 28th of September 2014. The process for the appointment was on, but then there was a court litigation. So please listen, the next part will answer your question.
सुनने की भी तो हिम्मत रखो.
No.
Please, खड़गे जी.
No, this is, see, sir, this is, I am relating the facts. I am not speaking from any subjective consideration. The Honorable Supreme Court on the 17th of December passes a direction saying that the proceeds further in the matter, that is the matter of appointment, before any appointment are made, should take the leave of the court. And the next date of the hearing was then put on the 14th of January. So it became constrained on us to keep the court informed about all the process that was going on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And therefore, in the process of keeping the court also informed and also going ahead with it, the next date was slated to be 12th of May, but the court has now put it to July. So there is no delay on the part of the DOPT, since we have to go by the court direction, and I'm sure the honourable member would also.
ये नहीं होता है. ज्योतिरादित्य जी, no, nothing will go on record. Nothing will go on record. This is not the way. No, I'm sorry. Only ministers reply. This is not the way. Please.
Now,
no.
I think.
No, I'm not allowing anybody. No, I'm sorry. No, nothing will. आप बैठिए ना. If he's replying.
So I'm sure the honourable members would appreciate that we could not have. Yes.
No, nothing is going on.
I'm sure the honourable members would appreciate that.
I'm not allowing you. Please बैठिए. पूरा रिप्लाई तो सुनिए. ये क्या होता है चिल्लापू का?
So that is as far as the CVC is concerned. I am sure the honourable members would not have appreciated if we had not gone by the court direction. Now, as far as the CIC is concerned.
Please. Nothing.
Okay.
This will know.
Now, as far as the appointment of the chief information commissioner is concerned,
answer. Please बैठिए. Nothing.
There have been occasions, even in the past, even before this government took over, that the number of information commissioners were lacking. If you want, I could also give you the figures. Yes. So that is not something which is unusually happening now. We had, for example, in 2005, we had only 5 information commissioners. From 2006, 2007, when it was the UPA. Now, if you want a political answer, I'll give you a political answer and then come to the academic answer as well. In 2008, we had only 8 information commissioners as against 10. In 2010, we had again only 8. In 2011, we had as few as 5. In 2012, we had only 7. So, in no point of time during UPA rule, you had 10 commissioners. That is the political answer. If you want political answer, now I will give you the academic answer. And now I'll give you the academic answer why we have got delayed. We got delayed because there was already an advertisement which has happened.
Yes,
which had happened.
Yes.
And
that
then
is proper way.
When the government took over, in reference to the RTI Act, which has been repeatedly referred to by the honourable member, it was decided that even the Madam Speaker has recorded that. So it was decided that in reference to the RTI or in regard to the transparency or ensuring better transparency, earlier the practice was that the senior most information commissioner was being appointed as the chief information commissioner. So the day a chief information commissioner superannuated his office, the senior most automatically took over. So as Madam Sonia Gandhi has herself referred to transparency, it was decided in good faith that the process for the appointment of the CIC also should be the same as that of IC. In other words, that post also should be advertised. And therefore, I think we have gone one step further in ensuring transparency. We did not go by the criteria of simple synod. No, listen, I gave you the political answer. Okay, political answer I have already given you. A political answer I am now giving you the academic. So this advertisement. Yeah, that is what I am telling you. That is, if you, yeah. So then what happened? So the advertisement was made. The last date.
आपको कुछ नियम का भी समझ है? पहले जीरो में allow किया. No question answer.
And therefore,
you please now you will not say word. No. Yes.
Now, see, as a result of it. So the search committee began the process of scrutinizing the applications, and the shortlisting of applications was done, and a meeting was held on the 16th of January, then 6th of February, then 27th of April, just about 5 days back. And therefore, that process is now almost nearing completion. So now there are 3 parts to the CIC question which Honourable Member Madam Sonia Gandhi has referred to, and I have answered all the 3. It's not unusual that we don't have 10 commissioners. There have been occasions in the last 10 years when there are only 4. That is A. B is CIC we are going to appoint through transparency. Now coming to the third part. No, if the Honourable Member allows me, I will answer the third part of the question with the leader of the party. The third part refers to why the powers were delegated. Now I will give you the answer for that. Why after retirement of Rajiv Mathur, the powers were delegated? It has been said that powers were delegated to seize control of the office of CIC by PMO. That is not true, sir. Ma'am, I'll tell you, let me tell you. So the sequence of events is, the date mentioned by Honourable Madam is also wrong. I'll just correct that. After retirement of Rajiv Mathur on 22nd of August, the powers were not delegated on 11th of March as has been pointed out. Instead, on the same date, they were with effect from 5th of November delegated to Secretary DOPT, only the financial powers, and later on the financial powers were delegated to Secretary Central Information Commission, which is normally the practice. The powers were not taken over by the PMO. The powers were not taken over by the PMO. In a natural process, they had to be designated to somebody in the office. So in the absence of the CIC, it was being actually. So that is one point.
No argument.
Now, sir, let me come to the whistleblowers. Whistleblower is a telltale story. Speaker ma'am, whistleblower is a telltale story of what has happened in the last 10 years of UPA rule. Whistleblower Act was brought in the Lok Sabha. It was passed, it went to Rajya Sabha. In the Rajya Sabha, the then LOP, Shri Arun Jaitley ji, had put forward certain recommendations pertaining to the safeguarding of sovereignty, security, integrity of the nation not getting disclosed. These recommendations or these amendments were by and large accepted by all the sections of the House, including the then ruling party. But then what happened? In the Rajya Sabha, the bill was bulldozed. The bill was bulldozed without having amendments. And sir, in the month, I'll give you the entire sequence. In the month of February, because the UPA rule was coming to an end, this was possibly the last session of the Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha and all the members, despite being aware of the merits of the amendment, refused to include the amendment. And what we have done is now only to indicate. So we have only tried to improve upon that, and the same amendments which had been agreed upon by the then ruling party are now being brought in. In fact, we are only trying to accomplish the unfinished task left by them in a haste to get that bill passed. So in the haste to get the bill passed, the unfinished task left by the then ruling party is now being completed by the present ruling party. Now, sir, let us come to the Lokpal. Now come to the Lokpal. What happened in the Lokpal? The Lokpal Act, which Honourable Member Madam Sonia Gandhi has referred to rightly, was passed in January 2014. But there were certain provisions which might have created problems, difficulties in subsequent follow-up. I am telling you, sir. Now the problem comes in the present Lok Sabha. One of the clauses in the Lokpal Act was that the selection of the Lok Sabha, for that the selection committee would consist of leader of the opposition. Now tell me, where is the leader of opposition? There is no leader of opposition in the 16th Lok Sabha. So what did I do? I brought in an amendment to accept the leader of the largest opposition party as leader, as the member. So in fact, we have done good. We have tried to fill the gap. And by virtue of that, Mr. Kharge was accepted as one of the members. So the deficiency which happened because of the electoral reasons, I'm not going into the politics of that. That is one of the, for example, amendments. The other amendment also brought in, for academic reasons, Speaker ma'am, they had a jurist member for which they had forgotten to fix the term of office. Now, can you have a jurist and without term of office fixed? The term of speaker is fixed. The term of leader of the house is fixed. The term of leader of opposition is fixed because they are ex officio members. The leader of the house or the prime minister would be there as long as he is the prime minister, speaker as long as there. And jurist, no term. So we have brought in an amendment to fix the term for 3 years. So what is wrong in that? We have only tried to improve upon the deficiencies and in fact try to accommodate the opposition version or opposition voice in the selection committee by recognizing the leader of the largest opposition party which had not been recognized by the Lok Sabha. So I think you should be rather grateful and appreciate the amendment.
Yes.
No, not. I'll tell you long. Yes, sir. Yes. I'll answer the speaker, ma'am. I have taken long partly because of Sugata Da. Because last time when I brought in the bill, precisely on the 18th of December, the discussion had started. It was Sugata Da who intervened and said it should go to the standing committee. And then Speaker ma'am, we still try to persuade, but the other members also wrote. I think it was our regard and reverence for the democratic norms and for the parliamentary democracy. We agreed to send it to the standing committee. Now tell me, what do I do till it comes back from the standing committee? Now tell me, what do I do? I am answering bhashan for bhashan and facts for facts. Now unless the standing committee sends its response, I can't go ahead. So I think these are 4 appointments or 5 which have been referred to, and I have adequately referred.